Okay. Let's see. So the last thing that I was actually working on, that I stopped working on, was not on stream. It was a separate thing that I was working on. I had just refactored all of the scripts so that they all inherit from a single script called behavior. It's just my own mono behavior. It just extends mono behavior. And I did that so that every behavior could identify what type of timescale it wants to be on. So it receives its own delta times to its own update method that you have to override. And the delta time is modified by the specific time scale type. So if you go to date, game time, delta time type, so I have the global delta time and then any surrounding action. And I don't even know if this is named correctly or not, but surrounding action would be something like if the player jumps out of his aircraft and lands on some sort of platform to run across. I don't really want too much stuff going on with, because it kind of breaks part of the game. So like other ships could just fly by you while you just kind of chill on this platform. And you could kind of break the level a little bit. So I want to specify for each behavior how it's supposed to advance time. So each delta time type has its own delta time that it feeds back into the behavior and its own time scale that you can shift up and down using update time scale. And that's that. So let me start actually implementing it because right now nothing runs on that. So I did have something in the player script. 1 point animator. Okay, so right there you can see it. Delta time type, delta time scale. So I can specify what type I'm on. So let me see how I can do that as a player. If I run down to the update, I did have something defined here, but I guess I don't anymore. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, update delta timescale, the global timescale. Right. So if I do that, what button is that again? Action right. Right. And you see that everything slows down. And I press it again, and everything speeds back up. Even specific effects, like we should see that thing fade out in a few seconds. That fighter A health meter, there it starts to go, and it even fades out slower, right? So I'll probably have a HUD timescale that's separate, right? So now that that happens, let me just switch to surrounding action. And you can see that when I do this, when I press this button, I'm updating the global timescale. And if I'm on surrounding action timescale, then I should not be affected. Everything else slows down and I'm super fast, but the bullets are on slow. So I can even move faster than the damn bullets, right? It's kind of cool. What is this? What? speed it back up. Apparently not. Strange. Won't go back to normal. Let's see. Oh, delta timescale. So that's not correct. This is actually game time dot request delta timescale of global, because I'm altering the global, so I want to make sure that I grab the correct timescale. So I can request any timescale at any time as well to see what they are. So we can go slow everything down relative to myself, and now speed everything back up relative to myself. And I can make like this wall of bullets and then watch them fly by. Yep, cool. And there's that slow bird. And there he goes. The backgrounds. So now I want to try to test actually slowing that down. Yeah, actually slowing that down. I probably want the HUD on the global timescale. I probably almost never want to adjust the global timescale. I'm going to remove, well, I'm going to grab this. Right, 0.2 is what I want to change it to, so I'm going to grab that one. Don't want to do that anymore, but I'm going to do it when I land on the platform. Which actually isn't, shit. So let's see if I'm running on a collider, right? That's kind of what that's supposed to be. I guess if it's a mover. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, even if the movement, if the hitbox of it is not a rectangle, it should still work. So, jump. Here's me landing. Right here, if current mover equals that. Right, and that. I'm going to put it here for now. I'm going to update surrounding action. I'm going to rename this now because I thought of a better name. Shmup surrounding action. I think that's a better name for specifically shmup levels. Okay, and it's going to take half of a second to slow down. I can probably do it immediate, or maybe just a little faster. And then do the same opposite thing when I get off. So that's when I'm running here. Set state jump. Shouldn't current it will be null, right? Where does it say current mover equals null? Oh, here, jump. If current mover does not equal null, if I'm out of range of it, set it to null. This resumes the camera. Oh, set zoom normal. When does it do the set zoom close? I guess whether or not there's a mover at all. Okay. And this shmup surrounding action goes back to 1. Which, okay, so bullets can do something interesting, which is they know their origin. Where's the bullet origin? Here. So I can know what, let's say, the time scale is. Time type. And then when a bullet is shot by a gun, the gun gets an origin. Even the gun has a time type. Is that enough? Probably. But I'd rather use the origins time type. Origin data. Time type. I'll just use this one. Delta time type. I guess I'll rename this. Where's bullet? And then in the bullet script, when it is actually awoken. Oh, test origin. Origin dot delta time type equals, I guess, global. And then I'll just set my own delta time type. Else. Oh, okay, I'll do it on start. If origin valid, delta time type equals origin. Just go ahead and set that. And so I can get to can the player have his own time? Or should that just be global? No, because I want to use global just to slow down everything by a specific scale if I want to. Automatically. I can do that at least. Yeah. Right, so I have global and I have player. So here, delta time scale equals request time scale. Ah, yes, okay. Oh, that's in start. Let's do it in update. David Winsands, like clockwork. Update. If type index is greater than, does not equal or no, like so, global, then I want to scale it based on the global. Oh wait, hold on. Delta times delta time type global delta time. Right? Yes. The scale. No, times scale, yeah. And then just multiply by global scale, like that. Even though I don't really need this if statement here. Because global scale, no, because global scale will multiply by itself. And then it'll be global scale squared. Yeah, not gonna do that. I'm doing more slow down, speed up stuff. Really interesting. Okay, so if I go back, this should now say player because I changed it. Yes, okay, so this is the player. However, I'm going to change it in here. Player. I will also say that the player ship will probably be on player. Now here's an interesting question. Destructible. Do I have to do this for everything? Mega zone in one. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So yeah, the problem now is that gotcha. The problem with this is that I have to set the time type on like every behavior that the things ever have. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. I can make every behavior require or make everything that extends behavior look for a component of the time. Yeah, okay. This might be better. So let's not do it this way exactly. Wait, I already have a game time script. And it's a mono behavior, is it? Why is it a mono behavior? So I can access all the delta times. Map. So let's say behavior time. When he falls diagonal, he falls mega slow. So it's if he's falling and you're pressing left and right at the same time, or during that time, I guess. So this is just a mono behavior, and it carries if I press left or right when he falls. Yeah. So awake, and I have a reference to just behavior time, behavior time, and then I mean, it'll be a null pointer exception anyway. Like completely. Yeah, so I'll just leave the null pointer exception. I recall you had a similar problem. So that was like, for some reason, sometimes after Unity's been running for a while, I guess, and I haven't reset it, if I'm playing the game and I press up and down, specifically up and down, up or down, all of a sudden the frame rate drops like from 150 to 40. No idea. Restart Unity, everything's fine. Regular builds of the game, everything's fine. All right, so this is no longer delta time here. This is no longer going to be here. This is going to be here. That's really all I need. And now this delta time just goes in here. This is from time. Updating this timescale I can access, and yeah, that's it. And I don't even need, does it have to be public? I guess it does. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. So here is where that information is going to reside. So everyone will just have to have one of these attached, or else the game will break horrendously. Oops. What do we got here? Aha, yeah, so I can do this through behavior again. Update delta time type. Time dot delta type equals. So now, where was I just now? Here. This will just be update delta time type to that. So when the dialog box is up, can you fly the ship? Yeah, I can fly the ship. That's why I put it off to the top left. I don't know if you saw that when I updated that. I made sure it wasn't blocking anything, and now it opens and closes nicely. And I'm just gonna make sure, like in certain scenarios, that if they're like important messages, I'm gonna make sure that there's no enemies during those times. So who else is having an issue with this? Gun. Updating off of this delta time type. I want to know what it is. So where was that? This one? No. Bullet. Gun. Yes. Who else? Level manager. Request delta time. Delta time type. Ship. Get delta time type. You might have. Dude, do you know how you do all the cool shit? All the cool shit. Thank you. I will absolutely take that as a compliment. So let's see then. Now that that's a thing, everything's fixed. Pressing play, everything should be broken. Should be a bunch of null pointer exceptions. Yeah, there they are. Everything's broken. I can't even move it. And that's because everything now has to have every single every single? No. Anything that has like auto kill bounds, the bird script. Why the bird script? Enemy pilot. Yeah, all of these things are going to have. There should be a button that I could press to do it all, but it's going to take me longer probably to write the button. Oh, man. All these guys. So add component. No, behavior time. Where is it? I can't add a component. Where the hell? Oh, it's just label behavior time. The underscore doesn't come in there. So I could probably add it to all of them. Behavior time. Yep. Okay, that's all those. I'll just go down the list. Which one was that? This one? Yeah. Is the dude's skin greenish yellow? No, there's like a green tint, like a green static tint over the visual display. Try to make it look like a dumb LCD. I think you know what I'm talking about. So I can have the static in this green here, take it away. And that's what it would normally look like. This message box has the script, so it needs behavior time. Message box holder, no. HUD canvas has the HUD script, so it needs behavior time. Main camera has the camera script, so it needs behavior time. Okay, backgrounds. These guys all need it. Delete that one. Level manager. Player. Player ship. Alright, so this one's going to be player. Player is going to be player. Boss. I think none of these actually have, whoops. Oh yeah, they have guns, right? They're guns. Shooter, destructible, gun. Oh man, all of this stuff. Boss trigger. Oh, even this? No, it's just a mono behavior. Okay, good. Okay, here. Boss turret. Gun. All these things. Track target, explosion bounds, event warning. Event trigger, instantiate. An event trigger, which is behavior time. Okay. Bullet basic. Bomber bomb. Enemy. Energy green. Fireball. Flamethrower. Homing. They're all really simple apparently. Alright, so just grab all these guys. Okay. Carriers. Flame. Sprite flicker. Flames. Ground turret. Gun, left gun, right gun. All this stuff. Also ground turret, I guess. Just do that. So when I do this, this should already be set up to have it. Yes. Turret bottom, turret top. Carrier 2. Carrier 2 turret top. Okay. Enemies, cruiser. Oh man, the cruiser's a bit complex. Every time. Ground engine flame. Inside entrance wall. Reactor. Window. Reactor. Event warning. There's that. That mostly on foot stage. Do you know if that's going to happen? I want it to happen. Exactly. Okay. Mech variant turret. Okay, all these guys. Oh, and their guns. Damn. And their flames, right? Yep. Maybe not the cockpit. That doesn't do anything. Behave time. Ship attacker. Bomber, fighter. For some reason this was easier. Well, it's not on every script now, so this is better. You got to get deep into coding, probably. Just go hard for like a week. What does mech smoke? It's just particle system? Okay. No, just like I don't know, like coding scripts in general. Just to go crazy with it. Try to make them. Turret. Just learn everything there is to know about making scripts. Maybe not everything. I don't even know everything. Not close. Explosion one. Oh, this one has guns, I forgot. Okay, this one, this one, this one, this one. What? Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Explosions, flames. Do you do anything? No. Power up robot. Oh god. Every time. Every time. All these guns. Saving failed. Oh, that's fine. Why? Check the console. Oh man. That references the missing script. Oh, there's probably some old stuff here. Okay. Also here. Every time. How does one do it? Oh man. Outside of tutorials, I can't think of a like simple tutorial. You know how you were talking about how they try to teach you to make like lots and lots of simple games. If you could find those simple games, but ones that are like heavy into writing the code, maybe. I did a lot of programming before jumping into Unity, so I prefer coding what I can code. All these things have sprite flickers, so that resources, flashing objects, incoming. There's a flash, which is game text, flashing object. Every time, not sure what that is. A square, a line renderer. Mayday has that in a flash. No. Every time. Missile has this in flash. Warning has this in flash. Arrow is nothing. Bird has something. How's the auto kill bounce for the bird? Where's my editing for it? Inbounds. It's like my editor scripts, man. Like not displaying. Pilot. Game text. Glare effect. HUD power up item selection. Max smoke. Missile. And it has an event warning. Man. Proximity mine. How's this proximity thing doing? Alright. Rescue light. It's an explosion. Rescue window shard. Shard, which is really just particle, but whatever. Okay. I think I did every script in the game. Every prefab in the game. So let me look for anything else. This circle here. I'm not even sure what this is. Where is this? Oh, here. What is this supposed to be? Oh, this is this thing that has laser guns attached to it. Sure. Not sure why it's down here and why it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, probably because it has auto kill bounce. Boss. Bullet split 4, boss 1, carrier. These are all prefabs, enemies, nothing, events. Player has it, player ship has it, laser backgrounds have it, level has it, level manager has it. What about these guys? The spawners. Add behavior. And this thing that has object spawner holder. Oh no, that's just a mono behavior. What about object spawner? That's a behavior. Right, so that's a missile, cruiser, group. These group things, I can delete these group things actually. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the enemy groups. Yeah. It's true. However, I would put, you and me talk that there's a time we eventually have to accept what we have and go. So I would say, I guess if there's like a feature of the player that you can't get working, cut it completely and don't leave it in what you would consider some sort of lackluster state where it's not as good as you want it to be, especially if it's the player, right? Spam call, spawners, behavior time. Okay, so as long as I didn't accidentally put behavior instead of behavior time on a bunch of stuff, can I make it so a mono behavior cannot be attached? Can I do that? Prevent component from being added. Make your class an inner class. It could work. I'd have to go back and mess with all the other scripts. I'm not even gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm just gonna run some stuff and see what's broken still. Okay, I got some stuff that's broken. Who is this? This is Max Spawner. Max Spawner. Oh, see, he has behavior and not behavior time. Behavior time. Who else has that? These guys? Behavior time. The circle with these guns. Okay. Enemies. Doesn't need it. Okay. Who else? Alright. Who's this? Circle with guns. Not set to an instance of an object. Oh, is something else not happening? So in behavior, get component behavior time. Update. time dot delta. So this isn't working. It is here though. All of them. What have I done? Oh, right. It's because of the awake. Oh, man. Because of awake. No. Okay. I can do this. Oh no, I can't do it that way. So I can do this dumb thing and then do behavior time get if time is null. What am I writing? Time equals this. That and that's how you do it. Okay, and this doesn't have to happen. I hate checking for null all the time. Web development and web service development as well, for until very recently, actually. But I've been doing game development for like many years on and off, while doing all types of other programming, mobile apps, yeah, websites, backend web services. Yeah. So another thing I can do is say oh, that's not gonna work. I can use a Boolean. It's probably less expensive than a null check. I could have also done it in update, but this is probably better. Okay. So now you're going to behave better, right? All right, now it's not that many. All right, now some stuff is actually working. Okay, so I didn't get all the guns inside the player ship. So that's one thing. Guns. Behavior time. Also on player time. Flame blue is just a flame. Doesn't do anything. Player, I probably didn't get all the guns in here either. Jetpack flame, sprite flicker. Behavior time. Player. Alright. What else is jetpack flame gun? Alright, that's probably everything then. Yes, alright. And things are working. Oh shit, things are not working. So these are the bullets that got instantiated. Oh, sound effects. Okay, that's fair. Sound effects get automatically created, manually generated through scripts. Here we go. So when I add this sound effect component, it will automatically add behavior time. Like so. Okay. Oh, when I land on the platform, it should slow everything down. Oh, that's because... Oh, that was neat. So now I have to actually go through everything. Oh boy. Let's go back through everything again. Let's start with these mech variants. So them and the guns, they're going to be on... Oh, why do they have two scripts? Who has two scripts? They all have two scripts. Oh, because they come from ship mech. Right, so let me go ahead and apply all to base, revert all. Destructible auto kill bounds. Even this has an auto kill bounds. Why is the editor not working? Did I turn something off? Gizmos. There we go. Okay, let me go back in there again. Ship mech. And it has behavior time. They all have behavior time of shmup surrounding action. So that'll be a good test to start with. And hopefully I can slow them down when I step on a platform. They are not any slower. No time is slowed down anywhere. Alright, update, delta, date, gain, no, delta, oh, it's case sensitive. Delta time, update delta time, there it is. Shmup surrounding action. So, when I land, it should do it. Okay. And I can confirm this one should have surrounding action. Oops. Surrounding action. Okay. And when I create a spawner, let's see, object spawner, I'll automatically go ahead. thinking about. By the way, I want to see if it hits. It is. Huh. Oh, it's probably because it's not attached. I can show you that, actually, if you want. In a bit, hold on. Huh? Is that not a thing anymore? Could have sworn the camera zoomed in. Oh. Oh, I got stuck again. Alright. Not sure why that's happening now. That might have to do with the way that I updated the states. Alright, it is attached. And I'm not hitting this line. Ship movement. So, oh, because they got disabled. But then why is the camera zooming in? Because it's over here. It zooms in regardless when I land. Okay, can I just set the ship movements to none then? Let's turn on ship movement and have it be nothing. Movement steps, movement, no, current movement, current shoot pattern, waypoints. Where are the move steps? Movements. No? Yes. Movements. List is empty, so they shouldn't move. Okay, good. What? Still nothing? Still not hitting this? Okay. No. Oh no, it is there. Oh. What is this? Why did that happen? That must have been like a mistake that I did. There we go. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh right, it gets this, and then if it's null, it does this. And then... do I want it to be when I land anywhere? I kind of don't know, but I guess so. So I'll do this with the camera thing here. So that should go ahead and do that. So now when I land, they all slow down. Everything around me slows down. And then when I get back out, everything goes back to normal speed. Yeah, that's something. Something is like really jittery. Might just be the editor. Oh man, looks really bad. Yeah, I mean, look at the way the clouds are, the things are moving. Is this like a Unity thing? Let's see. What is happening? All right. It still looks jittery. Oh shit. Not as bad. Oh shit. Oh wait, get over here. Oh, now I'm stuck again. Why does that happen? Why do I get stuck? Over here. Oh, why did he go fast? Oh, because they're on a different time scale. Let me get over here. Hey, speed back up. Oh, it also should happen if I jump in the ship, huh? Can I turn left while I'm here? No, I don't know how I turned left after that. So I can't get out of this. Oh, that was another thing I did. If a ship can be taken, it's outlined in red, and once you actually get it, the outline becomes white. What's this? No. Okay. Then what happens to the ship if you jump out and have two ships? Nothing much. It's just still kind of there, hanging out. I get this like stuck thing, and I don't know why. So if I look at where the you know what it probably is? Like the positioning of the cockpit of the ship. So I'm jumping out from the center of the ship, but the cockpit is probably right above that. And so I'm just re-landing in it. Yeah, as it stands, that's currently how it would work. They wouldn't really do anything. Although now that I have the ability to do something like this, get out and fly kind of infinitely, I thought about just including an autopilot feature onto the ship so that it can basically fly around by itself and shoot by itself while you're out here doing this. as an upgrade that you could get later. So I do have, like I was telling you before, right? I have the, like if I'm in this state, I can't duck or anything, right? But I still have the ability to use the shoulder buttons, so I can do R to point down and L to point up. And if I press them both simultaneously, I'm pointing straight up, right? Can't really see it there. Let's zoom in here. There. If I were to drop down here. So I can run, again, pointing down while I run using the shoulder button, or pointing up while I run using the shoulder button. However, I can't do this and move around at the same time. Only if I'm stopped can I point straight up. I can also just press up to point straight up. Oh yeah, this is a different animation than this. Different frames, yeah. Yeah, these are all different animations. And then again, pointing down. It basically disables, I can't even move anymore, right? If I try to move left and right, all it does is switch back and forth because I'm in the crouch state. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do that too. And if I try to press up while I'm here, nothing happens. I can't do anything. I can press jump though, and then he'll jump pointing down. Whoops. Oop. I see. Yeah, he's only crouched while I'm holding the down button. So while I'm holding the down button, he's in this special state. I'm still holding the down button, he jumps, but because I'm holding down, when he's on the ground, he goes straight into crouch. So yeah. Pretty much that. If there's anything you want me to go over specifically, I can try to show you. I have the animations triggering the guns, right? So if you take a close look here at this player. So he has a bunch of different guns, actually. Right, but they're technically all the same. You can just see here their little positioning handles. So this one is the normal gun, which if you're standing on the ground, that's where the gun would normally be with that specific frame. Right, if I go to the player and I swap out his sprite frame for the normal player, or stand. Where the hell's stand? Can't even find it anymore. Oh wait, here we go. So I think it's used for all of, even the running animation uses the same gun. I'll just use this one. Oh, here it is. Right. So if you look at gun normal, it's positioned right there. That's where the bullet's going to originate from. if you look at gun up, when he's pointing up, that's about where the gun will be. When he points down, that's about where that'll be. The gun when he's crouched, it's just a little bit lower. The gun pointing straight up is right there. And then everything for when you flip him on the x-axis. So it's all the same things. Normal, up, down, crouch. And then when you're jumping, there's a specific adjustment. And when you're and jumping flipped to the other side. So these, when you start up, if I go to the player script, so I have an array of guns here, similar to the shoot 'em up tutorial videos, right? These guns are going to get loaded into an array from get components and children. So it's going to iterate over all the children of the player and grab anything that has a gun script. And then, oh, and then it sets the active gun to the first one in the list, right? So I have the guns array, and then I have which one is actually active. So when I press shoot, that's the gun that's going to get shot from. No, it's not. It's not static. So active gun is the first gun in the list. And then when I set the animations, right? Setting an animation, I know based on the animations, because I positioned the guns based on the animations. So now when I know which animation is getting set, I know if it's run or idle, I should use 0 unless I'm flipped on the x-axis, then use this one. And I know which ones they are because their indexes are the same as the list order here. So as long as I don't like screw up the order of this list, this is whatever. So when you're jumping, it's gun 9 or 10. When you're running pointing up, idle pointing up, or jumping pointing up, it's this one or this one. Down, down, down. When you're pointing straight up, and when you're crouched. And that's what I did for that. That's it. Neck's getting stiff. Shoulder. So yeah. It's not crazy complicated. I actually don't like it. I would rather have it to where I define specific positions instead of actual game objects, but I don't know. It's simple enough. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't mind going over stuff like this sometimes. But yeah, I kind of set out to do what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna. Oh wait, there was a bug. When I entered the ship from being on the ground, I have to make sure that I'm ungrounded, right? So that's kind of a weird thing, but set state, enter ship complete, initiate flight, enter ship, exit ship, in ship update, check foot raycast, grounded, ungrounded, or I guess platformed, unplatformed. This doesn't make any sense. Deep, or is it, sorry, is it deplatformed? The correct term these days. So when I'm platformed, I do this. Platformed. I can even do this, all this collider stuff. It's more of like a land. I do use ground check. It's a very constant ground check. Check foot raycast. So this is platformed. And then when I'm running, if I no longer have feet touching the ground, deplatformed. Not necessarily. That's not what I want. Right, so it is more specific than just landing and unlanding. So this is deplatformed. And then also when I land in a ship, enter ship complete. Or actually just enter ship, I can do deplatformed. Or is it when it's complete? Yeah, I'll do complete, enter ship complete. Set zoom closest. Oh, this is initiate fight. Enter ship complete. Set zoom normal, background speed. So deplatformed. Also set zoom normal. Yeah. And for some reason it screws around with the background speed. Set background speed normal. Attacking your chakras. If I am, I hope it's helping. All right, so now that I believe that will have fixed that thing. So the idea is land on the ground, everybody slows down, everything's slower, get back in the ship, everything speeds up, right? Yes. Nice. So the whole reason I did that is more or less an experiment, but I think I'm starting to like it. I'm going to tweak it a bit, but basically, if these platforms appear in the middle of a bunch of combat for whatever reason, and there's a bunch of ships moving around, you jump out of your ship, you're walking around on the platform, you're basically just like taking up time, all the ships fly by, they're no danger to you at all, and then you get back in your ship and, you know, you basically pass that, you get past that entire section. So I wanted to say, like, just slow the whole damn game down outside of what's happening on the platform. And maybe that's a good solution for that. Not intuitively, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like at first, yeah, my first thought is, like, what the hell is the reason for this? Why is everything slowing down? Other than to it feels forced, right? Like something else is wrong that I haven't discovered yet. Something about getting out, running around on platforms while there's a firefight in the air. Maybe it doesn't work that way. I don't know. Maybe I can keep everything kind of insanity going on everywhere. I'll have to continue to work through it until it feels right. I could just be really bad at level design. But yeah. All right, man. I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Catch you next time.